recording.
All right. Go.
Share last 30 seconds. Don't need to. We are recording.
Right.
So as soon as Corrie starts watching us, there you go. You can see her up there now.
I see.
And Corrie, my assistant's also going to go. You'll need to turn your volume off. She's just going to turn her volume. So if anyone...
So I'm showing 3 messages down there. Is that something that you're doing, or?
So on the side is where anybody who joins us, like it's just told us Corrie has joined us. Anyone else who joins us will actually, it will show us at the side. So
Okay.
Don't worry about the side. Corrie's going to worry about that and answer any questions. And if she needs to let me know, she'll just tell me. And then we can notice and answer them. So
Right.
Do not worry. We are recording. We are live. So welcome to the Tamsin Cochrane TV show. And it's lovely to have you here, Anatris. So what I'd love to know first is tell me what your business is all about, because I find it absolutely fascinating. I love hearing about it whenever we get together. So explain a little bit more so anybody watching this actually learns themselves.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me on. I'm really excited about this opportunity. Again, my name is Anitris Montgomery, and the name of my business is Health Naturally. My business is holistic healing through mind, body, and spirit. I teach people meditation, yoga, and healing through an ancient technique of tapping. Healing holistically aligns the body so that when all is in harmony, all is well. So I teach about diets, how to eat, how to cleanse, and how to, again, exercise through yoga and calm the mind through meditation, holistic healing. That's what I do.
It is wonderful. Whenever we've got together, I know that I've always found it really interesting listening to the different aspects. One of the things you told me you do as well as part of your service is actually go into the home and actually sort of balance it or level it. Can you talk about that for me?
That's another aspect of the business. It's called Harmony Home and Body. So myself and my business partner go into our client's home and we balance it. So through the home side, my friend, she is a chef, a licensed chef. So she'll come in and she'll get your dietary preferences and show you how to shop for those specific things. And she'll cook meals for you. And that's on the home side. And then also with the home, she will do feng shui to reset your energy in your home. So we'll reset up maybe a room or two, clean the energy maybe with some sage, something fresh, some aromatherapy, things like that. And that's on the home side. Then on the body side, what I do is I find about doing assessment on your ailments, aches, pains, issues with your body. And then what we do is we'll set up the meditation to get your mind right. We'll do the yoga to get your body right. And then we'll do the tapping to remove any blocks in your body that serves as negative energy. So together, we bring harmony to the home and the body.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. An amazing concept. And I've not heard of it before. So I really like the fact that you go into homes as well. Because for many people, the thought of going out and getting all of this, it's so many different places to go and you bring it all straight to the home. So I definitely like that very much.
Well, it's a purpose in there. We wanted to do a little traveling. So the idea is that people from all over the world, anywhere, can contact us, pay for our transportation, pay for the services. We stay with you, so there's no accommodation fee, and we set your home and body in harmony.
Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. I might come and carry your cases if you get some really good locations. How's that for a plan? Okay. Um, Obviously, you touched on diet, and my passion is changing that conversation around food and getting people to start cooking again. That's my passion, and I'm just hoping to get more people back in the kitchen instead of out there eating out of packets, frozen meals, fast food, always eating out. The heart of the home, I think, is the kitchen. Um, so, what tips do you have for people on the whole harmony, the body, and eating? What are the sort of advice that you're out there giving?
Well, my main thing is with the body is to come back to nature, to go back to the root of how we used to do things. And I'm not talking about like in the 60s and 70s. I'm talking about even before that. Go back to the roots, the herbs, the natural process of eating from the ground. So we want to cleanse the body of the processed foods, of the quick hurry, get me something to eat in my system kind of food, which doesn't really serve as nutritious as, even a banana. Fruits and veggies would serve better nutritiously. But we go to the fast food places and we want to get something, hot and good. So my thing is to cleanse the body, detoxify from all of the bad stuff, and then change your diet with the good stuff, the fruits and the vegetables, the grains, the brown grains primarily. So that's how I do it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on the brown grains. I moved this house over to simple things like brown rice a long time ago, and that's normal to them now. They don't bat an eyelid. I think sometimes people think, healthy and they want to screw up their face. Whereas really healthy is just about eating real food and variety. And from my point of view, if people could stay in season, then they would be getting the nutrients and they would be getting the variety. It's when we want to eat strawberries every day and broccoli every day that we're not really sticking with the seasons. Whereas the seasons give us the balance, and that's why we need it. Changes it and lets us roll in such a good way.
Yeah, we do like change in our life. So most people think that if you take something out of your diet, that you can't enjoy the food, but you just have to rethink everything. Try something different. This is what I teach people, is to do something for 7 days, your daily routine of how you eat 7 days. And monitor how you feel. Are you sluggish? Are you sleepy? Does your body ache? Those kind of things. And then the next 7 days, go vegetarian, do fruits and vegetables, and then monitor how you feel in that aspect. And then, switch it up. And then that way you know what works best for you and how you feel afterwards.
Yes, the going vegetarian, I don't say that I do that in this house, but we actually do. I just don't turn it into a focal point. So I actually, every day of the week, or 1 day a week, sorry, I won't have meat out there. So it might be an all vegetable risotto that I'm doing, or, broccoli and cauliflower cheese with, some other things, all the different veg on the side. But I'm not putting meat out there. I might be still putting protein out there through the pulses, and, a nice black bean and sweet corn salad, or salsa and things like that. It tastes so great. And I even do the making vegetable burgers. And the kids don't think anything of it. But I think if I said to them, we're going vegetarian today, they'd be going like, why? We're not vegetarians. So I just don't make any deal of it. I just do that.
Right.
But your idea of going vegetarian for a week is very in line with the sort of thing I say to people. If you want to have different recipes, change up, because we tend to cook the same things. If you want to change it up, then pick a country. Just pick a country. And let's say next week we're only going to have recipes from Turkey. And if you go to, a secondhand bookshop, or, you can buy on Amazon secondhand books. Here in America, we have half price books. I go in there and pick up, cookbooks of different countries, all the
Okay.
time. And it's so much fun to do totally different recipes. And we change that up. So we can have a week, let's have France this week, let's have India the next week, and that's fun. And that
Yeah.
changes the recipes, it changes what you're eating, it changes your spices, it changes how you're using your herbs. And that's really good.
And that's an important factor as well. You're talking about changing up your herbs because herbs, as you know, are healing. So when you talk about Turkey or India or something like that, turmeric. Turmeric has good nutritious values for healing the body. Turmeric and cayenne pepper and things like that. And most of the times in our American diet, we don't get those kind of herbs. It's not, it's not what we're used to. So yeah, I agree with that. Going to a different country gives you different variety.
It does. I was catering for an event at the weekend, and I made sun-dried tomato and thyme mini muffins. And it was really interesting, the response I got. Everyone just loved them. And I think it was just a totally different flavor and texture that they were getting. The thyme was fresh from my garden. I did rosemary potatoes as well, and the rosemary was fresh from my garden. And I think those fresh herbs make such a difference. And they're so easy to grow. Even if you're in an apartment, you can have a window box, or you can have, pots and things. Herbs will grow for you, and they look nice. They smell amazing. And when you're chopping them up to put them straight into things, it's just the best aroma. Very calming to do. So I totally agree with you on herbs.
Yeah, yeah. And I'd like to start a garden myself because it is like you say, when you get it fresh from your own garden, it's like you helped to instigate the change in your own lifestyle, right? So now you dug in the dirt, you planted the seed, you grew the herb, now you're cooking the herb. It's like you're being a part, participating in your life change. That's important, I think.
Yeah, so do I. I agree with you. It definitely is a way you feel much more connected. And when you're going out there and you're picking the herbs as well, you are seeing that you're actually picking. You'll deadhead the old bits. You'll only take the nice looking bits. So you're totally in control. And you also know what you put on it. I don't use pesticides in my garden at all. I'm totally organic. And yes, that can be a little harder work, but not really. It's just a habit you get into. And I also make my own compost. I always compost everything from my kitchen. So my garden actually has my own compost in it, which is pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that's great. I think the more that we can do for ourselves, the better off we are, because we need to see what we're getting and how it actually is growing. When you go to the store and you just pick a product off the shelf, it's just like, oh, I'll just take this. And you don't have the mindset of the process.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. So you mentioned cleansing as well. I'm big on the cleansing. I like to cleanse every week. I just feel that actually giving that body that sort of fasting mode is very good for it and helps it detoxify. How do you go about cleansing?
Well, just like as you mentioned, fasting is an excellent technique. But before I tell people about fasting, what I suggest is they do a colon cleanse. The psyllium husk fiber. Take that 3 times a day on schedule for about 30 to 60 days to clean out what is called compacted waste in your colon. Most of us think that if you do something for like 5-10 days, it makes a difference. But we've been eating a certain way for a period of time. So because you've been eating over your life 3 meals 4 or 5 times a day, say 20, 30, 40, 50 years, all of that waste doesn't get eliminated. It becomes attached to the colon. So you have to really dig deep And the psyllium fiber causes the colon to swell and loosen so you can pack the waste around the colon. So that's the major aspect of detoxification from my process, is to do a psyllium plus fiber and a good grain. So not like a refinement is not what you really want. You want the really coarse. So yes, through the fiber, and then cleansing, fasting. I'm sorry, fasting 3 times a month. 3 days per month really helps your body to get rid of. So if you don't eat right, and you can do a 3-day fast, you'll empty more out of your colon as opposed to maybe fasting for a 24-hour period. So cleansing is good, necessary.
Yes, I definitely on the doing it for 48 hours is normally what I do. A Monday and a Tuesday is normally my 2 days. I have a very nice herbal product that actually it's something like 126 natural ingredients, and I make it into a tea. It's really nice. And that actually also detoxifies all your organs. And the reason it's important to do it for 2 days is because the first day it's actually doing all of those organs, and it doesn't reach down to the colon until the second day. So that's why it has, you need it to actually get everything out of your body. People don't realize all the toxins that are coming in, be it from, pesticides, herbicides, all these chemicals, preservatives. The body doesn't know what to do with them. It can't get rid of them because it doesn't understand them. So it actually surrounds them with fat to try and stop them doing anything. It's like, well, I don't know what you are. I'm just going to seal you up, which is why many people hold loads of fat. They can't get rid of it because the body won't let it go, because it is actually stopping something that's in the body. It doesn't know if it's good or bad. It doesn't understand any of these toxins. So the body holds it. So that's another reason why it's actually very important to cleanse, because that actually, it can attach then to the cleanse that you're putting it through, which is mainly herbs, in actual fact, that are going through. Obviously some fruits and veg as well, but they make a difference, a big difference on the body. And for me, on your energy, I like to judge how I'm doing on my energy levels.
Right. And speaking of the energy level, I just I've been hearing about spirulina for a while, and I just started taking it yesterday, as a matter of fact. What a difference that makes! So you're talking about a detoxification, but it gives you energy. It lowers your blood pressure. It boosts immunities in the body, antioxidants, all that good stuff. And I took it just for the first time yesterday. I woke up this morning at 5:30 and haven't been back to sleep. And that's not my normal routine. So I would advise.
We've lost you. Are you still there? Oh,
I am. Can you hear me?
I can now. So we got as far as you woke up at 5:30 and then you vanished. What happened at 5:30? Bouncing.
I woke up at 5:30 and stayed up. I haven't been back to sleep. So it boosts the energy. It was like instant. It's a really good energy charger. So I would suggest that, for cleansing, detoxification, as well as an energy boost, that people try this spirulina. It has many, many benefits to it.
Fair enough. Okay. Is there anything else about your business that you would like to share with us today before we end our chat?
Yes. As far as the meditation aspect of what I do as well, I do a video online on how to meditate and the steps to meditate. It's not really hard. It takes time to build up to the process because you have to quiet the mind. So it takes time to do it on a regular basis. You might start out for 5 minutes of being still and then work your way up to at least 45 minutes to even an hour. The longer that you're still, the more that you go deeper and deeper into yourself. So, and it's just it's a breathing technique. So you're still for as long as you want, and your back is always straight, because if you're slouching over or leaning or relaxing, you might fall asleep. So you want to sit up, back straight, and always focus on your breath. Take deep breaths in, breathe for 4 times in, exhale 4 times out, and continuously doing that and focusing on your breathing will help you to release the tension and the stress on your mind. So absolutely, meditation is the key.
Wonderful. Yes, it's something I'm not very good at, so we might actually need to liaise on that and do a meditation event. Maybe we can do a meditation networking event where everyone starts off learning how to actually meditate. That could
absolutely. I would love to do that.
Well, when you're back in this neck of the woods, because I know you're waiting for that new grandson to be born, and you're further north right now, up in St. Louis. But I'm looking forward to hearing that he is born safely. So
yes.
Make sure you send me that text. And I look forward to having you back down here in Texas soon, so we can get together at that wine bar. I liked that wine bar.
That was really a nice place. We'll have to get there again. Maybe we can get there.
Yes, totally natural, folks, made from grapes. All good stuff. Good stuff.
Wine is good. Moderation is the key, but wine is good.
Yes, moderation is the key for everything. I mean, I wouldn't stop someone having chocolate cake. I would just like to see them make it themselves so that it doesn't have all these preservatives in. It is fresh. It needs to be eaten. And, just you shouldn't be having it daily or even weekly. Change it on up.
Yes.
Everything in moderation, and just enjoy life. That's what it's there for sure.
Joyful and happiness. Absolutely. Don't deny yourself anything, because that'll be in conflict of yourself. So you can have it, but teach yourself to control what you want. Absolutely.
Love that. That's a great phrase to remember. Once again, thank you very much for coming on today and talking to us. I'd love to do this again if you want to check your diary, and we can have another get together, because that would be really wonderful. I'd enjoy that.
I've enjoyed being on here, and thank you again for this opportunity, and we will do it again soon.
Wonderful. And I have put both our websites in the messages at the side. So if anyone wants to click on those and find out more about us, you've got my website, and then your blog's there as well, isn't it? Which is
yes, it is
a lot of fun. So do find us on Facebook as well, and we look forward to talking to you all again soon. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.